Hi everyone, the boys of summer are back. The Lethbridge Bulls and Vauxhall Academy Jets are set to clash in their annual exhibition contest at Spitz Stadium. Hopefully the weather holds out. Tonight is, as we mentioned earlier in the show, a special night at the old ballpark as the teams pay tribute to a pair of fallen teammates and friends. The game gets underway at 7 o'clock. Tickets are still available. Tonight is game one of the Stanley Cup Finals, LA in New Jersey, and this will be the toughest competition the Kings have faced thus far. The Devils still have a few players left over from that 2003 Cup winning squad. TSN's Brent Wallace has more.
With just 13 of the 40 players dressing for tonight's series opener having Stanley Cup Finals experience, there are plenty of nerves that players are trying hard to suppress as puck drop nears. Even Patrick Elias, who won a cup with New Jersey 9 years ago, is anxious to get going.
Because you realize how precious it is to get to this point, and that you might the opportunities doesn't come along too often. And we're here. We're ready to play. We're excited.
We got a lot of nervous energy. I think it's good energy, but we want to get this finals on the way. We've been waiting long enough.
You're tired of waiting around. You're tired of looking at film. You're tired of practicing. It's anxious energy, and whatever I'm feeling, I'm sure it's doubled for the players.
You can forgive the Devils head coach if he's a little overzealous heading into his first Stanley Cup final. A year ago, Peter DeBoer was out of work. Instead of trying to figure out the opposition, he was just trying to figure out his future after 3 years as the Florida Panthers head coach.
Like most unemployed guys, you're sitting at home wondering where you're going to work next. You're thinking about your future, talking about selling your house. It seems humorous now, but when you go through something like that, it's not. I have a rock-solid wife who, really kept me in a good place through that time, and it wasn't that long ago.
While DeBoer may have had plenty to say to the media this morning, he isn't expecting to say a whole lot to his players as they take to the ice tonight.
I think part of the thing that we do well here is it's business as usual, and we've tried not to change the routine. I'm not planning on pulling out any great speeches.
It's the same game we played against Vancouver, St. Louis, and Phoenix. Just means a lot more now.
These two teams haven't played against each other since New Jersey won both meetings back in October. And despite that unfamiliarity, Dustin Penner says he doesn't think it's going to take all that long for animosity to build in this series.
It could be as long as a shift.
Brent Wallace, TSN.
Penner's wife must just love that beard. Now, don't put those Bob Hartley coaching the Calgary Flames rumors to rest just yet. According to a report from Vincent Damphousse with RDS, Hartley has had a second interview with Flames GM Jay Feaster. Hartley and Feaster have close ties. They worked together on the 1997 Calder Cup champion Hershey Bears of the American Hockey League. And Hartley, of course, led the Colorado Avalanche to the Stanley Cup in 2001. He is currently under contract with Zurich in the Swiss League, where he just won a league championship, and former Flames and Devils head coach Brent Sutter says he's had no contact whatsoever with the Edmonton Oilers about their coaching vacancy. Sutter is rumored to be the front runner for the position, but both he and the Oilers say they've had no contact with each other. It's a new record for Roger Federer. He won his 234th career Grand Slam match to reach the French Open's third round today. The 2009 champ beat Adrian Unger in 4 sets to break a tie with Jimmy Connors for most career wins at major tournaments in the Open era. And Canadian Alexandra Wozniak won her second round match in straight sets today as well on the clay at Roland Garros. Jackie?
Coming up next, something very special in this Pets of the Week.
Indeed.
Brought to you by Heath Brown.
You don't say.